Toyota. We're going to start things off on Ilios. This is a best of 5, of course, and we're going to go to hybrid after. Rallies for both teams, giving them that extra armor. As Boston tries to push forward here. Summon Sue off in the side of the hallway. Safe. There's going to be a shatter from Fusions coming in. Not going to get a lot. Sound barrier trying to keep the rest of Boston alive as they're in the grab right now. Now Vancouver gets the grab in kind. Here comes a self-destruct. Boston finding nobody, but they do get Bumper after the ultimate from D.Va is used. So a chance for Boston. Vancouver, they got to get one of those 25% fights here. If they're going to win it without Bumper.
Yeah, they do, but Boston. It's not going to happen this time, Doa.
Nope. Twilight down. Now they got to be efficient, like you said, with those support ultimates. Shatter gets blocked by Fusions. Now
Big Shatter
comes in. Fusions in response gets another one. There's a grab now coming in from Color Hex. Where's the follow-up? Not a lot of damage as the sound barrier used in Vancouver. The ones coming up with the kills here at 99%, but Boston does flip it back somehow. They got to back cap it. Vancouver needs to retake, but with the fight being won, I think they're going to be able to do just that. Overtime bar ticking away right now. Vancouver on the verge of taking the first run here. That charge is not going to take Fusions anywhere. Vancouver, the outside looking in though. Boston Uprising on the point first, but they got to stay there. Ooh, and that's a nice boot from Slime onto Kellex. That might just do it. Self-destruct catches 2 for Janu. Fusions and Blase down. Aim God takes a dive to reset quicker, and that's going to be Boston heading back to the drawing board, and I don't think they've got a lot of time, man. 90% for Vancouver already.
I think this was a great idea from Boston, Doa, but the problem is that they had to get up to 80-90% with that composition before switching to 3-3. Now they're behind on ult economy, and it's just a disaster.
And you lose Fusions at the beginning of the fight, too. There is almost no way for Uprising to come back and tie up this one, and they're not even going to get to the point. That's Vancouver Titans getting the 2-0 on Ilios.
I think it
round looked okay for Boston.
This is that we did see Guangzhou play that into the Titans, and even though they lost points, they don't see him. Yeah, they see him now.
Oh, Aim God. Aim God, you are a hero, man. He knew. You can always count on the flex support. Trust me, I'm a flex support. Here's a grab thrown in by Boston as they try to win this fight. Self-destruct, and that was a great charge by Fusions to remove some of the shielding that Vancouver had, and it's now or never. Fusions needs to step back to get a bit of healing. There's a shatter, knocks out Twilight, the sound barrier there for Vancouver to keep them safe, and here comes the grab onto Boston Uprising. Kellex down, not a great start for Boston, and they lose Blase too with that self-destruct. That is gonna be where the payload stops for Boston. Vancouver Titans with a solid. Boston Uprising still giving ground. They don't have a lot of ultimates to try to use. There's an early grab for Vancouver, trying to get something done with that. Not a lot of damage done. Boston Uprising weathering the storm without having to use their support ultimates. It's pretty big. Might be time soon. Bumper load. There's the support ultimates actually coming up for both teams. Transcendence versus the sound barrier. Boston uses theirs as well, but now as the trance and the sound barrier end, the kills come in for Vancouver, and they're gonna push this thing in.
So they have the tools they need to survive the self-destruct.
You know, you go in there maybe with the Transcendence to get really aggressive on this. That's what Boston's gonna do. They're gonna try to surprise him. Nope, goes down early as he tries to use a self-destruct. Janu gets Kellex with his self-destruct instead. And Vancouver just rolling over Boston. The Titans have come to feed, and that's gonna be a 2-0 lead in style for Vancouver.
Why do you pick Kings Row if you're 0-2 on it upright?
So for a team like Boston that really relies on those picks, it's going to be so tough. That's what they did. Oh, they've got Fusion split off a little bit, barely gets back to his team. They have to use the sound barrier to keep people up. Now the Transcendence comes in from Titans, so his Bumper dropped a bit low too. Oh, nice counter shatter onto Aim God, and Fusion's out of there. The charge comes through. Fusion's caught by Janu's self-destruct. Nope, tries to drop his own, no kills out of that. That's another team fight win for Vancouver. They had to throw everything but the sound barrier at them, but now Boston have going. Unless they don't have a crazy defense. They do get Huxall early. That's a good start, but a shatter comes in. All right, Graviton Surge as well. Sound barrier used now by the Titans to try to stay alive. Counter shatter comes in from Bumper. Meanwhile, a lot of members locked up in the grab from Vancouver. They get someone to the point just in time to force overtime. One tick taken here.
Sumitsu dying right there is huge, though. They only have 4 members left on the Titans. This looks like too aggressive an attack.
Oh, they charge into each other, and Fusions can't stay up. Vancouver Titans with an opportunity here as Huxall gets back to the point in time. Starts to get the healing rolling, Bumper down anyway. Looks like Boston might have actually found it. How in the world? Well, I'll tell you how, man. Vancouver got themselves split up.
That is such a clutch kill onto
really a guaranteed one fight from Boston.
I mean,
Oh, big shatter coming in from Bumper now. Knocks a lot of members of Uprising down, but they got the sound barrier off anyway. Color Hex taken out early. Bumper somehow got him with the charge, but they paid for it with a kill onto Hoxall here. Janu with that self-destruct. Doesn't hit anybody with it, but they do manage to demech Note throughout all of that as well.
Gotta stay on the point now. Only that little bit of a tick remaining.
Yep. Yeah, Bumper died, but what else is new? Oh, and Aim got the Transcendence just a little bit too late to save Fusions. And Vancouver Titans, they're going to hold this thing for a little bit longer. And now we're down to just a minute remaining for Boston on the attack.
I mean, Color Hex dying.
As they come, make your ults efficient. Graviton served by the Titans as they decide to go on the attack. Their Blase down early. Bumper with a big charge. Janu demech though. No, that self-destruct could change things. Bumper down, he gets caught by it. So Boston with a chance to come back in this fight, they do. Maybe another hold for Boston, but they need to use nearly everything for that.
Yeah, and the thing.
Where's the combo? Sominsu waiting for a chance to drop that grab. That mini black hole in there. There's the Graviton Surge right now. Janu, is he going to use the self-destruct? Yes, he is. Sominsu charged up. A lot of damage. That's a great move. Big play from Slime to set up the double kill. They lose Hoxall. Fusion, though, gets nothing with the return shatter, and that could be it right there. Vancouver Titans winning the fight they needed to fight, and now can they handle the respawns? They're halfway there. They just got to get to that yellow tick to finish this map and finish the series. They're so close. And they've got it. That is it. Vancouver Titans will take Temple of Anubis. That's a 3-0.
I mean, they can look easy, Noah.
They really do.
All right, this was always going to be a hard match for the Boston Uprising against our #1 seed here in the Stage 1 playoffs. Vancouver comes in and plays